No, you did the intro.
You do the intro.
No, you did the intro.
I don't know what to say, really.
No,
you go for it.
You've watched all of our videos, so you know the intro.
Hello, welcome to... Stupid. You do it, because they don't know me as well.
Hello, and welcome to Anarchy in Ukulele with me, Sam, and special guest, Fern.
Whoop, whoop.
We've taken over a bit because this was meant to be the Dublin special, because me, Kevin and Abbie have been over at the Dublin Ukulele Hooley.
I wasn't invited.
For the weekend. No, I wasn't invited. We decided to take a baby instead. But they've both fallen ill, so we won't be able to do that.
Yeah, fallen ill does make it sound very serious. They're fine. They're just
Kevin's
not able
got
to come in.
COVID,
but he's fine. Mildly. So
this won't be the expected video of the Dublin Ukulele Hooley breakdown. That will hopefully be next week. But this week, we're going to just wing it.
Yeah.
It worked for me and Abbie when we did it randomly a few weeks ago.
Nice.
We spent about half an hour talking about Temu.
As you do.
As you do, yeah.
Well, what are we going to do today? So we wanted to look at some...
I haven't ordered anything from Temu. So.
We wanted to look at some tab and how to read some famous riffs. And then we're going to teach you a piece at the end that you could put together with some ukulele playing friends.
You've been very serious. God. You normally waffle on for about half an hour before we get into anything.
I don't know how to do it. I'm in teacher mode.
You are in teacher mode. No, just chill.
Okay, fine. That's what we're going to
do? Just going to chill.
Yeah, bro. So, how y'all doing?
Great.
I'm chill.
Yeah, Fern is a music teacher, secondary school music teacher, and she's going to bring all of her skill and talent that she has learned through teaching children into teaching
you.
You teach ukulele at the school.
Yeah.
How many ukuleles do you have at your school?
Ooh, a lot.
A lot.
At least 45.
Yeah, that's a lot of tuning.
It's a lot of... Do you know what? That's the most frustrating part of it, is there is a lot of tuning. I'm happy to do it. It's a lot of tuning. And you can't just get them to do it, because a lot of the time, as soon as you make them, make these available for children to use, they will use them too much. Some of them,
twisting it around.
I will say there are some of them who do absolutely amazingly, and they've learnt it, and they get me to show them properly, and they're great. But yeah, a lot of the time I do have to do a lot of tuning. I don't even need a tuner now. I've just got ukulele tuning built into my brain.
I still need a tuner.
It's okay. You'll get there.
I haven't quite learned that.
One day.
I did use the piano earlier because the tuner wouldn't work properly.
Proud of you.
So, yeah.
Did you have to search where the notes were?
No. C is to the left of the two black keys.
Yes!
So you're going to teach us how to read tab.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really explored tab. We've explored chord charts and chord boxes and things, but we haven't really looked into tab much.
And we use a lot of tab as the band, don't we?
If you say so. I don't use any tab.
You know, I use quite a lot when I'm doing the bass stuff.
Yeah.
It's because I find it an easier way to read. And I don't know if Kevin uses it, actually. I think...
He uses raw talent.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the Matrix. He just sees chords in all shapes and forms.
But not all of us can be Kevin.
No.
So tab can be a helpful tool.
Yeah.
What else have we got planned?
Well, you're going to use that to show us a couple of well-known riffs, guitar riffs that you can do on ukulele, as well as teaching a bit of a song.
Yeah. We're going to do some reggae.
Bit of reggae, yeah. Get rid of that country and that jazz that we've been doing. Do some reggae instead.
The ukulele covers all genres.
It does.
What can I say?
You've said enough. Because we planned this to be the big Dublin review, we haven't really planned anything else. So we haven't been listening to any albums, haven't been listening to any podcasts. Only found out late last night that we'd have to do it.
Have to. What a chore.
I know. Well, if we don't, they'll moan at us.
I know.
And yeah, I will say when we were in Ireland, this will probably come up next week. It was lovely meeting a load of different people who have seen our channel.
Yeah, you said loads of people had seen it.
And they sort of came up and said like, "Oh, I love the channel." And there was one particular, Sarah, who we saw at the Phil Dolman workshop. And she came up to me and Kevin and she sort of said that she's been a fan of the channel ever since the start and she loves the Friday show. So
shout out to Sarah.
I hope this lives up to all of the other Friday shows.
Sarah, if you're watching, can you comment on the video so we know who you are? So we can look out for you.
Yeah. Beyond that, coming back to today, we've also got a little review of a ukulele.
Yes.
It has sprung up on a couple of videos a while ago, and we've never got around to reviewing it. I think Kevin and Abbie have been leaving it to me to review because it is my ukulele. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and we're going to have a bit of a look at that and a bit of a discussion.
Yes. Can we do any, like, if you can guess which ukulele it is before we get to that point in the video? You get a free mug.
I don't think we can give away a mug. Unless you want to pay for it and send it off to someone.
They could get a smiley face sticker.
Yeah, we will send you a smiley face
The smiley face sticker.
The smiley face sticker.
From Bongoboy's jacket.
In the post.
So
it will cost us a lot.
So, okay, if you have any ideas and think you can guess which ukulele it is that we're going to review before we get to that segment of the Friday show, Sam's going to tell you what you'll get.
A sticker.
Oh, we're giving that sticker.
Yeah.
Fine, okay. We'll give you the sticker.
Yeah, this is only for the people who view the premiere of the video. So there's premieres at 9:30 every Friday. And then we have a live chat and we're commenting and chatting away with everyone who's watching, which is always really lovely. And we always have a challenge of, can you guess what is going to happen later on? So, yeah. So
if you're watching this and that's brand new information to you, you've probably missed the competition chance. Yeah. However, next Friday?
Yes, Friday. It's the Friday show.
Next Friday.
It comes every Friday.
There'll be a new competition.
As if we remember. We very rarely remember to do a little competition.
We've remembered today.
We have remembered today.
Okay, off to a good start.
Yeah, what is the ukulele that we're going to review at the end?
And what are their clues?
I'm not
it's
giving
yours.
Clues. It's mine.
Well, we've already said that.
And it's shown up a couple of times.
But never... I don't think we've ever played it.
Never played it. Never
as in, like, as the band. It's never been included in one of our music videos.
Nope.
What could it be?
Anyway.
Stay tuned.
In the meantime, let's have a look at some tab.
Okay, so... tab can be a really useful tool. I feel really under pressure. I feel like I'm going into teacher mode when you don't want me to.
Your voice changes ever so slightly.
I know.
I don't know what it is. There's some quality of your voice just slightly changes, and you go from Fern to being.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sorry if I go into teacher mode on this video.
Don't tell me off. Don't send me out.
Don't interrupt me. Don't give me a reason to send you out, Sam. If you have your ukulele at home, pick it up now and we can play together. If not, just watch and learn and you can always come back to the video. So tab are a super useful tool, short for tablature.
Oh, nice.
To use the fancy word.
Tablature.
And it's basically a way of reading notation, but it makes so much more sense doing it with tab for string instruments like ukulele and guitar and bass instead of using music notes, just because of how the notes are arranged on the neck. So we're going to learn a couple of really simple riffs to start with, starting with... neck bend. What song is it?
It is Smoke on the Water.
It's Smoke on the Water.
By...
Pink Floyd?
No. The other one.
Are you going to cut this out?
No.
Oh my gosh. Is it by? Is it AC/DC?
No. You're closer with Pink Floyd. Similar sort of name.
Pink, purple. Deep purple.
Deep Purple.
Deep purple. I knew it was a colour. Okay, let's cut into that bit. What song was it, Sam?
No. We're keeping it all about what we just done.
Okay, so it is Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. I tested Sam a bit there to make sure he knew. Well done if you knew. Okay, so this one's really simple. It just uses the A string here, and the tab should be on the screen for you to have a look at now. So when you're following tab, I think I look at it in a weird way, but it might help some people. So I sort of imagine it's as if I've taken my ukulele and turned it round and I'm looking at it, and that's how the tab is written. So the line at the top is the A string. The line at the bottom is G.
I will just interject that tab is typically just for right-handed.
Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. Yeah,
if it's left-handed and the G's at the top, A's at the bottom.
Yeah, you have to flip it.
Like, yeah, top and bottom. And then you look at it, it would be the wrong way around, so it would be reading the other way.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, now your dad can play along with us.
Yes, you can.
And my mum.
Yes.
Where were we? Right, Smoke on the Water. So we're just using the A string, this very top string. I just pick it using my thumb. So when you're following tab, you're just playing the one string rather than playing like lots of strings in a chord. So we're just going to play the top string. Now on tab, the numbers tell you which fret to put your finger down on. So if it says 0, what are you going to do?
No fret.
No fret. So open string, 0, open A string. Then we have a 3. So we're going to put a finger down on the third fret. And I said string. It doesn't really matter which finger you put down. Just find one comfortable for you. So we play 3, and then we're going to stretch up to 5. And you can always tell where 5 is because it will have a little marker on it. So it tends to be a good reference point. Then we're going to go and do open.
I was just seeing if we had any that didn't have markers.
I think most of them do. If they don't, get yourself a little sticker and just put one at the top.
Yeah,
Or do a little. Yeah.
We've got little fret dots. I don't know if that.
Yeah, along the sides.
Fret dots along the side.
So if you don't have any, just get some little coloured stickers and just pop them on. Jobs are good in. But yeah, so we're doing open 3, 5. I've just noticed I'm using the same finger for that, and I'm sliding. So I'm doing dun, dun, dun. It's up to you if you want to slide or use separate fingers.
I'm using separate fingers.
Whatever floats your boat. There we go.
Pro.
Okay, so we're doing open 3, 5, then open 3, 6, 5. Okay, so that's the quick jump.
Bow, bow.
And then again, open 3, 5, 3, 0. Okay, so all together we get 2, 3, 4. Open 3, 5, open 3, 6, 5, open 3, 5, 3, open. Nice.
That was quick, that was good.
There we go. So that is Smoke on the Water. Another really simple one to do just on that A string is Seven Nation Army. If you've not seen our cover of that, go and watch it now. We use this riff in it. What? I think you had a question.
Oh, no, that's where the link is.
Oh, link is there.
Kevin point's there. It's never there. It's always in the top corner.
Okay, so the video will be there if you'd like to check it out. Maybe finish watching this one first. So Seven Nation Army might look a little bit daunting to start with when you look at the tab.
Yeah, lots of numbers.
Yeah, lots of big numbers there. So we've got all like big
numbers.
for ukulele. Like 7's a big number.
Yeah.
No, but it's quite high up the fret, right? But guess what you have on fret 7?
A dot.
A marker. And then our next fret we need is 10.
Another dot.
Another dot. See? So we're starting to get a bit easier. Then we need 5.
Another dot.
We know we've got a dot at 5. 3.
No dot.
No dot, but you can count up to 3. Right? We know
I can, yes.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
And then 2. And if you can count up to 3, you can count up to 2. So those are the only notes we need in Seven Nation Army. I do think you need to do a bit of sliding action in this. I'm sure there'd be people who can work out a way to do it if you have like really massive like stretch to your hand. But we are going to slide on it. So I'm going to start, remember we're all on the A string and that higher string there, with my first finger on that A string, on the 7th fret. And then I'm going to put my 3rd finger and stretch that to 10. Okay, so we play 7 twice and then 10 once in this rhythm. So we do dun, 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 dun. It's a bit like Peppa Pig, right? If you need to remember the rhythm.
Do you teach us to your high schoolers? Come on, children. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig.
It's a good way to remember the rhythm. So. I remember the song now, don't I?
Peppa Pig.
Then we go back to 7.
Pig,
Anyway.
Thomas and Tank Engine.
What's Peppa Pig's a piglet, isn't she really?
Yeah.
So you could do Peppa Pig is a piglet on the right notes. Anyway. So we're doing 7, 7, 7, 10. Then we're doing 7. Then I'd slide down to 5, 5. Then slide down to 3. Then slide down to 2. So I am using my first finger a lot on this one. If you want to vary the fingers, go for it. This is just what I find easiest. So the first section of that riff is 7, 7, 10, 7, 5, 3, 2. Perfect. And then the next half of it, you right?
Yes, thanks.
And then the next half of it is actually really simple because it's basically the same thing, apart from you put an extra 5 in right at the end. So instead of it doing...
And an extra 3.
Yeah, you're right, and an extra 3. Well spotted. So instead of it just going dun 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 dun, oh dun 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 5 3 2, we're changing it to dun 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 5 3 5 3 2. So instead of holding the 3, we're squeezing in another 5 and 3 there. So that second part of the riff goes like this: 7 7 10 7 5 3 5 3 2. Perfect. And then those just keep looping round, and you get this. Ready? I thought you were going to give me like a beat to go to. 2 3 4. Perfect. And then it just keeps looping round over and over like that. Cool. So those are some fairly simple tab, I think, to follow. They're good if you're a complete beginner with it. Just have a look at those, get used to just playing that one string. However, we are now going to challenge you a little bit, because I think you're up for it, and have a look at learning a riff for a reggae classic. It uses a few more strings than just that top one, and we'll have a look at the chords as well and try to put it together as a whole piece.
Nice, let's go.
Cool. Okay, so we are going to look at Three Little Birds. Who's Three Little Birds by Sam?
I was going to say Marvin Gaye. It's not Marvin Gaye.
It's definitely not Marvin Gaye.
Bob.
Bob who?
Bob. I know him as Bob.
Bob who?
It's a good friend of mine.
So we're going to have a look at Three Little Birds, the classic by
Bob Marley.
Yay. And we're just going to have a go at playing it for you to start with. Then we'll talk you through the chords and the riff as well.
Yeah.
So let's go. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. There we go, so that's the chorus. We can have a quick look at the verse as well, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe when we put it together, we can put a tutorial for the verse up. You can have a go with it yourself. But the chorus, so you've got the verse don't worry about a thing. And the riff basically comes in between all of those phrases, except after the third phrase it doesn't play. Have to remember that one or it clashes. So the riff uses 3 strings. So it uses our E string, it uses G, and it uses A. Okay. So we don't need the second string at all.
Cut that one off.
Okay. Well, what you might actually like to do is use your thumb on G, your second finger on E, and your third finger on A, because then you know they're always going to be hovering over
would you
those
say
strings.
second or third? Because I'd say that's your first finger. That's your thumb.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so thumb, first finger, and second finger, I would say. Thank you. Cool. So we are going to start with our first finger. Sorry, what are we doing?
You in the room?
So we're going to start by pushing down on the first fret of the E string. Hopefully you can see that there. And like before, even though there's different strings we're playing now, we're still going to play them individually. The only exception to that is if you see a tab and there's 2 notes directly stacked on top of each other. And then you'd play 2 strings together, yeah, like that. But in this riff, we only need 1 note at a time. So we're going to start with first fret of the E string, and then open G on our thumb. That's it. So the first 3 notes we do. That's it. So you can keep this finger here. Actually, you can keep this finger here for the whole piece. That's helpful. Right, after you've done that, you're going to stretch your third finger onto the 3rd fret of the A string, like you're playing a C chord. Okay, so we get... And then you do need to move this finger. We're going to lift it up to play that open. And then we're gonna play open G. And then we've still got our finger down on the 1st fret of E. We're going to play that string once more. So we get something that sounds like this. And that's our riff for 3 Little Birds.
By Marvin Gaye.
Yes, by Mr. Marley. And it fits, whenever I hear Marley, I think of the Ghost song from the Muppet Christmas
I was
Carol.
thinking of the dog.
Marley and me, I've not watched that. I was told it's too sad for me to handle.
No, you can't handle it.
Muppet Christmas Carol though.
Yeah, you
We're
can
Marley and Marley. Ooh. Classic.
It's nearly Christmas.
And we're getting there. We're getting there. It's officially autumn, we've decided. Okay, so our riff sounds like this. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. But hitting that last note that I missed there. Cool. Then in the verses, there isn't a riff as such, it just sort of happens in the chorus there. So we're going to go through the chords now. Really easy. We're going to start with an F chord. Now the chorus only uses F and B flat. You do have to do a little bit of barring for B flat, but I think it's quite a nice bar to do. What you're basically going to do, keep this finger on from F, flatten it so it covers those bottom strings. That's it. And then you're putting your second finger on the C string 2nd fret and your 3rd finger on the G string 3rd fret. So you've got
3, 2, 1, 1.
Exactly. 3, 2, 1, 1. There we go. Don't worry too much if the barring means that bottom string doesn't sound. Try to get it to sound, but it doesn't make too much of a difference to the overall sound if it doesn't. So the chorus, we're doing F to B flat. Now, what is the most important thing with reggae?
Don't play in time.
Exactly. So, I mean, resident drummer, what are we playing
on
on?
the offbeat.
We're playing on the offbeat. So if you think in music, we normally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 4 are the strong beats normally. So in most music, you'd play it like this. For most songs, yeah, it would be 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Reggae reverses it. So we're going to play on the offbeat, otherwise known as... Do you know the word?
You told it to me earlier and you were very excited to say it.
So genuinely what it's called. It is a skank rhythm.
It's filthy.
It's the real word for it. It's a skank rhythm.
This is a family show.
Simplest way to play it, tap the body of the ukulele first and then strum it. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Or actually, it's better to think of it as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you're playing on the and, 3 and 4 and. If you feel like that's a bit easy, add in another up strum. So you do tap down at 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. Either way, though, you're always tapping on the number and you're strumming on and or and a. And that's your basic reggae skank offbeat rhythm. So the chorus, which is mostly on F, it switches to B flat very briefly. So we do this. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Then back again, stay on F, singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Okay, and then we'd go into the verses. So that is everything you need to know to play the riff and the chords of Three Little Birds. We'll put everything up on the screen.
Yep.
Should we give it a go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds sit by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message for you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Fabulous.
Cool. Well played, one and all.
Yes, well done, and well done, Fern. That was good. That was fabulous.
That was good.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was good.
Your playing was fine.
Rude.
Your playing was really good. Well done.
I'm still
Can we all?
I'm still learning what Kevin taught me last
Yeah, I
week.
was going to say, can we all take a minute to appreciate that Sam is not a ukulele player by nature, but you're getting there. Like, I would class you as a ukulele player now.
Thanks.
Maybe like a beginner ukulele player. Well, what? I mean,
What level child am I?
like at least year 9,
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
like a standard year 9 level.
Yeah.
Very advanced year 7
4.
level. Anyway, what's next? We have a review to do.
We do.
What?
You're still in your teacher voice.
This is how I talk.
What's next, children?
Oh, sorry, can we tackle this on at the end? Can we tackle a little bit on?
Yeah.
If you are interested in doing any other tab stuff, let us know. I'm really aware of my teaching as well.
Yeah.
Cool, hopefully you've enjoyed doing some tab work. How did you find it, Bongoboy?
Yeah, it was good. I learned a lot.
What was your favourite riff that you have learnt today?
Probably Smoke on the Water.
Can you perform it for us?
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Yay. Nice. That was on purpose.
Incorporated a bit of jazz.
No, you did. It was on purpose. Suspense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go.
Oh, thanks for letting me come on here.
Thank you, Fern, for coming in. We've got one more thing just to tag in the end, which is the competition answer.
What type of
don't win
ukulele is
anything.
it?
Right.
Okay, wait, you have 10 seconds
Well,
to put your answers in the comments.
Give me your ukulele.
If you haven't already. Let's do the countdown. 10, 9,
Again, this only works in
8,
the premiere.
7, 6.
The
Don't reveal it too
the
early.
case is a giveaway.
5,
I'm just going to hold it like this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal the ukulele, Bongoboy. It's the Flying V ukulele. Did you get it right?
The Mahalo Flying V
Now, I have just
ukulele.
realised something competition-wise.
Yes.
If multiple people got it right, we can't send multiple people that one sticker.
No.
Drop it.
It's just whoever got it right first.
Okay, whoever got it right first, expect a
If anyone
sticker
got it right first. No one might.
in the post soon. Ta-da!
So, yes, we've got the Mahalo Flying V ukulele. First things first, it comes in a very, very nice case.
It does come in a very nice
It's
case.
sort of a leatherette. And
Leatherette.
well, it's not real leather.
Is that what you call it? Leatherette?
What do you call it?
It's like leather look. Leather feel.
No, it's leatherette.
Pleather, if you will.
Leather. It's got like a weird, horrible foam on the inside. Which is shiny and just
But
synthetic.
synthetic, but probably
It would
offers some
probably-
level of protection for the
and it
ukulele.
might buff it up a little bit when you put it in and out. But
Yeah, true. It is very shiny.
yeah, but
Just appreciate the shine.
the case is unique. It only fits this ukulele, obviously. You might be able to fit a smaller one in there, but it would look a bit daft. But anyway, that's the
Okay.
case,
Now,
which is the best part of this.
so my initial thoughts of this ukulele, it's fantastic if you want to play it like this.
Yeah.
It's very conveniently on your leg there.
Yep.
If you like any cellists out there wanting to learn the ukulele, this is the one.
Or any violinist.
Yes, true. Also very convenient.
Yeah, it's so convenient.
What about if you want to play it like a normal ukulele?
Well, you sort of have to straddle it. It sort of straddles your arm. Yeah, you don't straddle it. It straddles your arm. And then you sort of...
No, I've not tried it like
you can
that.
sort of prop it in your
Digs into your leg.
leg. And it digs into your arm there as well.
Can I have a go with the arm
You can
straddle
give it a go.
situation? Yeah,
It's just
it's not
really
comfortable.
awkward. It's not comfortable whatsoever.
It's also not in tune, which is
did-
our fault, not the
No,
ukulele's.
I tuned it
Oh, when?
before we filmed this.
Yikes! Wait a minute, let's put my tuning skills to the test.
See how horrible those tuning pegs are? You go like that and then it goes completely
It's
out.
like tuning a violin.
Yeah.
Even when it's in tune, it doesn't,
It doesn't
sound
sound.
in
The
tune.
intonation isn't too bad.
The intonation's not too bad. It's got a weird sound quality to it.
Well, I imagine it's the shape of the body
Yeah.
because it
sounds...
doesn't resonate really. Like it's
No.
So I'll give you the specs. It is made out of maple. I don't imagine that it's solid maple. It might be solid maple, but it might be just low quality plywood maple. But the top and the sides and the back are all the same thickness. So normally the top would be thinner so it can resonate a bit, and this just isn't. It's just a box.
Yeah, quite cheaply made.
It's cheaply made.
In fact, it's probably cheaper to make those than normal ukuleles.
Well, it's just
Because they're
bits
all
of
straight.
wood. Yeah, you don't need to
straight
bend
lines.
anything.
Like the cutting would be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
You
and
need a
need
jigsaw.
you don't need to bend anything round. It's
Yeah.
just straight bits. You can make it out of a pallet.
Challenge. Yes.
The bridge and fretboard are made of rosewood, which is quite nice wood. And then the nut and saddle are just plastic.
Sure.
The tuning pegs are also plastic and horrible.
Yeah, you can't control them at all. You move
No.
the tiniest bit.
They're quite stiff. I barely touched that.
Yeah. But that could also be the quality of the strings,
Well, the strings,
if they're pulling it round.
yes, true, it could be.
I would make a bet that this ukulele hasn't been designed with changing the strings in mind.
Or playing,
Or playing.
or holding, or
It's-
it's literally just like a put it on your wall
Now,
and look
I
at
mean-
it, and it looks really nice.
It does. I mean, I don't know. There might be some good points to it.
Yeah.
All I can see is Patrick from SpongeBob.
Yes.
But, like, maybe we need to let James Delaire
I just
go
like
with
how
it.
you've stolen it.
Right? Maybe, because you're right. Maybe with the violin,
Yeah.
he might actually find that easier to play. We don't know.
Go back. One interesting thing with this
Yeah.
is the fretboard is flat with the body.
It is, isn't it? It also looks short.
Well, it's a soprano scale.
Do we have a soprano uke we can compare
If you think
it to?
it finishing there,
Do you have a soprano uke we can compare it to?
we do.
Because it might just be a perception thing, but it seems incredibly short to me. Right, so wait a minute. No, wait.
So if you
Hold
did,
them
like-
even.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, that is about right. Does it? Wait, no. The frets all squished though. Look at that. If you turn them,
the frets are all squished.
can I just hold them for a minute?
The frets.
Can I?
Hang on.
Either they're squished or the Flying V one has way less frets.
It's got less frets. It's got 14 frets.
Are you sure? But they're even.
They're even, yeah. They're
Okay.
the same as this one.
Okay, cool. Good to
But
know.
yeah, only 14 frets. I think this one's got 19.
Yeah.
But it is very reminiscent of the original ukulele that had when you
it's
get like
flush with the.
traditional original ukuleles, it's the neck is flush with the body.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it does mean that the action is quite high because they have put the neck at a bit of an angle, but when you're getting up here, it is
Yeah.
quite high.
Well, there's one way to test it though. Since the Flying V. It actually cuts through quite nicely for playing riffs on.
It's but
It's not a pleasant
It's
sound.
not. Yeah, it's a very harsh sounding.
Yeah. Sharp.
Yeah,
Pointed, let's say, not sharp.
literally. There's no bottom end there. It's out of tune as
No.
well.
It sounds like elastic bands on a cover box.
It does a bit, and this sounds just like a box.
Yeah. But
I am interested in trying to make this better though. So I'm gonna
add triangles there.
add triangles there and paint a face on it. No, I'm thinking that this could be like a rock machine because it sounds awful, but if you put a pickup in it, then you won't need the acoustic sound.
Yeah.
And you just plug it in and then stick it through an amp and whack the overdrive up.
How would you get past the discomfort of playing it?
You just have to deal with it. Or
Maybe
put
if you had a
on
strap.
it. A strap.
Yeah, there we go. That would help.
So put a strap button
Yeah.
in there somewhere, or just drill a hole and just loop the strap through
Yeah.
that, and then tie it onto there. That would be one thing.
Yeah.
Put a piezo element in there, just under the bridge, just to try and give it some amplification.
Yeah.
Have the jack come out the bottom.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Paint it so it's not pink.
I quite like
The
it being
pink is quite nice.
I do quite like the pink, gonna be
But-
honest.
And you can get it in loads of different colours. Mahalo do a lot of cheap ukuleles in a lot
Yeah.
of different colours. And this is one of them. You can get it for about £40,
Just gonna ask you the prices.
depending on where you get it from. And it usually comes with a case as well,
Yeah.
which again is the best part of it. And yeah, it's just, I'm not surprised that I'm disappointed in it, just because of how cheap it is. And as soon as you get out of the case, you're just like, oh, okay.
I don't know. I think it looks cool.
It looks cool, but it feels like a toy.
Yeah.
I would stress that no one should get this as a first instrument.
Yes. I
Get
would
it as a
agree.
gimmick.
Yeah. 100%.
Get it as a present for someone who plays ukulele.
Yeah.
They will be all over it. They will
Yeah.
love it. They
Not
will
a first
strum it
ukulele,
once
though.
and be like, that is awful, but
Yeah.
it looks lovely if I hang it up on the wall.
Which is what this is really for. Not a first ukulele. Because I feel like this would put people off.
This would very
Playing it.
quickly put people off. just because of the build quality of it and the playability.
It's mostly the comfort, I think. I feel like when you're a new player, the strings are already digging into your fingers a little bit.
Yeah.
The worst thing, or like the last thing you want, is to also have the body of the ukulele digging into you. Yeah.
Or trying to.
Yeah, or high action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not the nicest sound either. So it's yeah. If we compare it to this one, which is potentially interesting. Right. If we compare it to this one.
Ooh, yeah, massive difference.
This has life, and it's like it's still ringing. And that one's just like, and it's gone.
It's so high pitched, isn't it? Should I see? It doesn't feel. The strings are quite tough to play as well.
Yeah, it's
like hurt your nail a bit.
Yeah.
So, what would we rank it? Playability.
0.
Style.
100.
100.
This is really stylish. Like, just hang it on the wall.
You were saying you wanted to put in another colour a minute ago.
No, but I'm like the body. And
okay,
everything.
fine.
Like the pink is a bit much for me, but
build quality.
Build quality is. There's no sharp frets.
Yeah, just
that.
It's sharp, but you don't notice it when you're playing it. Yeah, maybe take a point off for that.
The finish around the sound hole is good. There's no decoration around the sound hole or anywhere.
True.
Else, like there's.
You've got your markers on. That's useful.
Which are in. Just
3, 5,
plastic.
and 7.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes. So normally it would be 5, 7, 10.
No, is it? Yeah, you're right on most of them.
5, 7, 10, 12. This has gone 3, 5, 7. Which I think is same as a guitar goes 3, 5, 7.
And then 9, carries on. 12.
12? Yeah, 12. So it's, we've had other ukuleles in the past that have been cheap ones, and they've done the same thing with copying a guitar.
That's interesting.
With the fret markers.
So wait, what were we doing? We're doing points for build.
Build quality. Build quality is not too bad. Like the finish is all right. It does look like it's just been slapped on with a bit of gloss. But yeah, I mean, as I say, there's no sharp
6,
frets.
7.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6, just because the paint finish isn't flawless. It's a bit warped and sort of wobbly. It's not like a mirror finish. It's more of
it's a bit clumsy.
Hall of Mirrors finish.
And is there any other thing we want to rank? Wait, should we give it a 6 for build quality because the tuning pegs?
Yeah, the tuning pegs are awful.
So we get a 6 for build quality.
Yeah.
Which means it's earned a grand total of 106 points. Because of the style.
Because of the style. The style has saved it. The case, 100 points for the case, because I love the case.
206 points.
This is a new point system that we're never going to use in any other video.
You should. I think it's useful.
Yeah. But,
there we go.
As I say, I'm thinking that I'll try and redeem this. And drill some holes in it and add an element and put a strap on it.
Do you know what?
Paint it.
I've had an amazing idea.
Cover it in stickers.
I've had an amazing idea. Right. Paint it green. Star at the top. Christmas lights.
Christmas tree.
Ukulele Christmas tree. That would look really cool.
That would look very cool. That would be a good decoration in here.
Amazing. Let's do it. That's decided.
Or the Eiffel Tower.
That's not very fitting though, is it?
No, but it looks like the Eiffel Tower.
Vote in the comments. Should we turn it into an electric flying V?
It is an electric...
A Christmas tree decoration.
I'm going to turn it into an electric flying V no matter what I do.
The Eiffel Tower. We could combine the electric element with the Christmas tree or the Eiffel Tower. So vote on the design more than the function. What do you think? What would you like to see? Let us know.
Fern really wants to be part of more videos, and it really comes across. You're very enthusiastic. Me and Kevin normally just sit here and just...
Am I going to put people off?
We'll see. You might be breath of fresh air.
I feel like we need to add more.
Add more to the video.
Yeah.
It's already an hour long.
What should we do? Should we show people our handshake?
Okay. Let me put this horrible ukulele away.
The horrible yet stylish.
Yet stylish,
Ukulele.
and it will return, just not
As a
being
Christmas
played.
Or the Eiffel Tower.
All right, are we going to sign off with the handshake?
Let's do it. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Ding. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, let us know below. Let us know how you get on with the riffs and with Three Little Birds, and what your thoughts are on the Mahalo Flying V.
Yes. Thanks for letting me do this.
Cool. Done. That camera turned off just now.
Thanks for subscribing.